It's Miss Rachel, and we are coming to the end of National Poetry Month, but we still have a few more for you. Today, I have chosen several selections from Thunder Underground by Jane Yolen, with illustrations by Jose Mas, and I'm going to read a few of them from this book with permission of the publisher. Highlights. And all of the poems in this book are about things that happen under the ground. And it starts at the few poems at the beginning, not too far deep under the ground, but by the end, it's talking about all the way down into the Earth's core. So it's exploring all things underground, very, very deep and not so deep. I only have time to read a couple. So I hope that you will take a look at this book when the library opens and check it out and read all of them. So you can read the different selections and see the fun artwork to go along with it. The very first poem in the book is called Under. Let me move a little bit so you can see the pictures. Underground. Beneath our feet, a world apart, is found our Earth's fast-beating heart. It keeps us living, soil and root, while up above we eat the fruit. Stand. Understand. That's what it means. Knowledge grounds a power base. So seek out knowledge, touched by grace. Start below, reach for the sky, and like the caterpillar, fly. So this is the beginning of the journey underground. And then we get to little critters living underground. I'm going to read The Earthworm. Inch by inch and root by root, the tiny earthworm crawls. It makes its living in the dirt, creating its own walls. It oils those walls for ease of passage, gurgling as it goes. A slime machine, while all around it, things just decompose. I don't know if you know about worms, but worms eat stuff, and they poop it out, and their poop makes the best thing for your garden you could ever imagine. It's one of nature's wonderful ways of helping us grow things. So if you see a worm, tell it thank you for making such good dirt to grow things. A little farther underground than your garden could be a subway. The next one I'm going to read is called Subway. A subway, if you don't know, is a train that travels underneath the ground. I like the sound the subway makes deep in its underground den. I like the growling as it goes from street to street, and then I like the squeals its iron wheels make coming round again. I like the flickering lights below that make the nighttime day. I like the rumbling, jumbling cars along the long railway. I only wish that I could ride the subway trains all day. Poems about tree roots and about forgotten ruins and about pirates' treasure. The next one I'm going to read is called Notes from Some Old Fossils. Buried at sea, set me free. Long bogged down, in mud I drown. Volcanic plunder, way down under. Look at all the fossils preserved under the ground, some under land and some under the ocean. All right. Then we get to deep, 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 deep down to the magma pools. This page has magma pools, tectonic plates, and earthquake. I'm going to read magma pools. Hot, hot, hot in magma pools, becoming rock when magma cools. So should we wait an age or two to see what magma pools can do? I haven't got the time, have you? If you learn about geology and earth science, you'll understand what that poem is talking about, how long it takes for magma pools to cool, and you can find out what they do. All right, I'm going to read one more about going into caves. It's called Spelunk. I like to say that word. Go into the mouth of a very large cave. It will feel awfully much like a dark and damp grave. There are people who will not spelunk on a bet, for it all sounds quite scary and dirty and wet, and yet, turn on your headlamp. Stone jewels everywhere. Stalactites hang down, so you have to take care. Take a breath, take your time, and look wonderingly around at the fairy tale castles so far underground. To go spelunking means, there's a terrible glare, I'm so sorry. Oh, that doesn't help. To go spelunking means to go cave exploring. Maybe someday you will go spelunking. Maybe you have already. Thunder Underground, a great collection of poems by Jane Yolen, all about the things that are happening underneath the ground. Thank you for joining me again for some more poetry, and I hope that I will see you for the last couple days of National Poetry Month, because I have a little bit more left to share with you. Bye.